hearty welcome to all of you. In this video, we are about to understand what is research abstract. Mainly, here overview and objectives are explained in simple terms. Very first thing we have to discuss about the overviews. Before going into overview, let us define abstract here in terms of overview itself. Very first thing you have to remember here it is abstracts are the most important parts of any academic or professional papers or any research work also, and it contains only keywords. And very first thing you have to remember here it is a short summary. Abstracts are of short summary and they represent our complete research without going into great details. And these abstracts describe the work without going into the entire details of the work and without focusing on the process of methodology or flow. It will describe the work. Now, coming to the point here, the abstracts, whatever prepare, they differs based upon discipline or specialization. Means, for example, if we are having a science student or science person, the abstract will have different components, whereas when it goes to the historical sciences or any other economical sciences, it will be having some hypothesis into the abstract. Or if we are going for some biological events, we have some evolutionary algorithms in that abstract. Likewise, this abstract differs from one discipline to the another discipline. And one more important thing we have to remember here while we go from discuss about overview of a research abstract is it must be original. It must not be copied or it must not be an extension work of the previous lines. You can use those previous lines, but the words used in the research abstract must be of your own work. Next thing we have discussed about research objectives. We can call it as aim or goal or anything. We can call it as. The very first thing, the research abstract always is a deciding factor that we have to read this article or not. It will help the reader to identify the subject here, what is important for them, and also identify, can we go thoroughly through it, or we can stop reading this research work, like if the research paper or research dissertation or thesis like that, it will help us. It acts as a deciding factor of entire research. Next, it acts as an open bracket. In the entire research paper or research work or thesis, this research abstract acts as an open bracket. Means it is the beginning part of an entire work, but it includes a short-term summary of the entire work. Next one, nature of the research. This particular abstract will help us to identify how much technical availability is there, what are the methods used there, are the readers are ready to read this entire article or not. These things will be helped on by this keyword called as nature of the research. Next term, attract the readers. Now, this particular abstract, whatever you write for a research work, shall abstract the readers such that, and researchers, mainly to understand what has been carried out throughout the paper without going into the paper. Once they understand this is going to be happening in this paper, their findings or tools used or specific parameters or specific keywords given in the abstract, then it will attract the readers, and it can act as mouth publicity also from one reader to another reader that this paper is very good. This is the main thing I have to keep it in mind. Next one, cross-referencing. It is very interesting one here. Cross-referencing. These days, for libraries or for indexing services, the cross-referencing is very important, such that we can enable that particular article or particular thesis in our work through referencing, and also you can easily find the information. Now, even though mainly this cross-referencing helps nowadays because we are having a lot of information. Sometimes a lot of information is a misinformation for us. In that time, this cross-referencing will help us for all the online indexing services and the libraries. The researchers, through the help of the abstract, can identify which paper he or she has to go through for their works, even though there are hundreds and thousands of abstracts are there. And the last but not the least, simplify the things. It helps in making the work very simpler, not exaggerating. Means we can have simple points like the background in it, the purpose of the particular research work we have taken, a research topic we have taken. Next, how we have used the methodology in simple 1 line or 2 lines. And another thing we can have here is that equipments or tools used and what are the expected outcomes we can write in the abstract. That entire video, what should be included in the abstract, we will discuss in the next video. Okay, these are the main things we have to remember. There is overview and objectives of an research abstract. Hope this video has helped you to understand a few basic concepts while writing the research paper. Thank you for listening. Kindly like, share and subscribe our channel for encouraging us to prepare more good videos.